Hello, my lovelies. Today we're testing another cordless flat iron. So this one is the new brand Unbound by Conair. So I'm just gonna heat this up. I'm gonna heat up to 320. They have 4 heat settings, 280 until 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So 280, 320, 360, and 400. So let's try this out. I'm excited. I'm slightly nervous because the cord-free runtime is only 25 minutes. You can't use this plugged in. You can only use it unplugged. So that's a huge already negative for me. But the huge positive is titanium plates. So I'm excited for that. Let's see what the hair looks like before. I am going to be curling my hair. I want to see how long this battery will last, if it's going to last for a full 25 minutes or if it's going to last for a good 15 or even 10 minutes. Give it a little twist and take it down. Seems pretty smooth. Nice, nice. I like that. And I am on 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So far, it's pretty easy. The hair is sliding really nicely through, and it is feeling pretty warm on the hair, but it doesn't feel like it's burning the hair. I'm gonna have Andre check the temperature, but he's going to check the temperature of the hair because the plates are very shiny and they're mirror-like, so it's gonna be hard to get a really accurate reading. So he's gonna get an accurate reading for the hair. I wanna see how hot the hair is getting after getting off of the plates. And I do like kind of the curvature of the plates. They're not like a regular straight flat iron. It has a nice curve on both sides. So it does make it a little bit easier to curl the hair. And I am going in alternating directions just to kind of break it apart. All right, it's running roughly around 170 on the hair, which is actually really good. The one thing I don't like about this, it's not really telling me how much battery I have left, because when it charges, it actually shows the battery at the very bottom. So why wouldn't it show the battery while it's in use? I feel like it's running a lot less than 320.
Yeah.
I feel like it's high 200s, not 320. So I'm gonna bump this up because the hair is not really heating through as well as I want it to. So I'm gonna bump it up to 360. And I don't wanna leave it on too long on the plates. So you see, you can curl your hair multiple different ways. You can curl it using up, the plates going up and kind of just twisting away from you, or you can use it like I have been and just go with the I keep calling curling iron. Go with the flat iron down. I'm just measuring right now using my digital thermometer, and I'm just pressing the plates on top of it. I want to see if it goes above. It might, just because I'm putting force on it. So it's 350. Nope, it's not going above 352. So it's between 351 and 350 and 352. And it's just kind of staying between that, and I have it set at 360. So 10 degrees below, 10 degrees above, that's usually what I have noticed with a lot of other heat styling tools. That's usually where the temperature will gauge. I really am enjoying the plates. They're very smooth. They're working with you and not against you, which is a huge positive in my book. It reminds me of the Kristen S flat iron, very good, except this is cordless, which is really awesome. And I know a lot of people are enjoying the cordless hair tools. Great for on the go. I'm just going over the ends, even though I don't need to. I really want to see how it works. If it smooths it out, if it creates a little bit extra frizz. And so far, I'm actually quite happy with how it's performing. Like I said, I really like the curved plates on the outside. That's making it really easy, and it's not creating as much tension on the hair. It's kind of helping to curve the hair. You see, it kind of just curves around the plates and around the packaging, and it helps, and it really helps. Like I said, it's working with you and not against you, which is a huge positive. A lot of times flat irons, they're very hard to work with, and to curl your hair, it's a lot harder. And that's when I find that the plates and the packaging around the plates, it's so straight, it kind of starts shearing your hair, and it creates that extra tension, and it creates these lines in your hair that is not flattering. So I find that a lot of flat irons that have a little bit of a curve on the outside actually goes a long way. The one negative I do want to say is because the plates, they don't reach the very top of the packaging, there's a good half an inch in between the spacing of packaging before it gets the plates. When the hair reaches that, it can kind of create a little bit of extra tension, and it kind of sounds like it's shearing the hair. I'm trying to be very careful as to where I place my hair so it doesn't fall off the plates. What is going on here? I'm having a hard time curling these sections of hair, and it's not like they're thick or anything. The heating in here is a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, it looks like it's slowing down. It's not even hitting 300. It's 290, 268, 269. And we're at 360. Like I said, something with the temperature, it keeps fluctuating a lot. And we're at 20-minute mark right now. So pretty much I have 5 minutes left. And I'll definitely finish this in 5 minutes. This usually takes me roughly 10 minutes. I'm just trying to really take my time and see how much I can get out of it. Yeah, you can see right away. It's like not even heating the hair through. It's having a really hard time. I have to go super slow. And I can actually feel it in the hair. It's not as hot anymore. At 360, the hair should feel hot to the touch. This is not even warm. All right, definitely finished the hair. Happy about that. I'm gonna spray a little bit of texture spray. Just my hair is super silky right now because it's really freshly cleaned. Just to kind of help break apart these curls. And I'm using the Oribe texture spray. All right, so overall, I think it did actually a pretty good job for what I was trying to achieve. Like I said, some curls are a little bit more inconsistent, but that's totally fine. That's kind of just, if somebody asked me, like, that's exactly what I was going for. Thank you for noticing. You know what I mean? But the one other thing, like I said, it's very worrisome to me is the inconsistency of the heat. It fluctuates. I thought it was going to be 10 plus 10 minus 10, but it fluctuates 100 degrees plus or minus. Not plus, it's more minus. It doesn't really even get to your desired temperature setting. I think I understand why they're doing it is because it is cordless and they're trying to get as much battery as they possibly can out of this tool in 25 minutes. And because you do have so many various temperature settings, is trying to work as long as possible, but it's very inconsistent heating, which is rough, and it doesn't make it as enjoyable, and it doesn't really give you the best results in the long run. The positives, I like that it's titanium plates. The plates are actually very smooth on the hair, but it had enough tension that the hair didn't fall out of the plates. I like that the packaging around the plates is curved a little bit, so it actually works with you instead of against you when you do curl your hair. It doesn't really straighten as well as I would like if you could just go over a section. Like, I expect this to straighten very well, and it's just, I would have to give this multiple passes to actually straighten it. So keeping that in mind, I am curious to see how this works on super curly hair. Someone's naturally curly hair. This only has 25 minutes for cord-free runtime. So that, like I said, makes me very worried for people that do have a lot of hair, a lot of very thick or super long hair, or even longer hair than I do. And if you're trying to straighten your hair and it's naturally curly, you might run out of time. This is more for touch-ups. This is more for curling the hair if you already have curly hair, or like I do, just giving it a nice little bend here and there, giving it a curl. I like that you have temperature settings. I think that's great. I like that this has a lock button for traveling purposes. Another positive, cordless. I mean, that's phenomenal. I think it's great. It doesn't get in your way. You can go left to right in the back, and you don't have to kind of fix your cords around you, which I think is a huge positive. I do want to say the negative is that it doesn't come with a charging block. I don't get why they don't. I understand they're trying to save on packaging. They're trying to save on I don't know what else, but it doesn't come with the charging block. Please keep that in mind. If you don't have a charging block for a USB or a micro USB, you will need to go out and purchase one from, like I said, either Amazon, Target, Walmart, or wherever else you can buy electronics.
Did you already say the battery indicator?
Oh yeah, the battery, that's a huge negative. It doesn't have a battery indicator anywhere. And I tried to turn it on and off again, and the same thing. There's no battery indicator on the LCD, which is, it's so weird. It's so inconvenient. This is kind of the whole thing. I want to see how much battery life I have left. So either I can stop, put it back on the battery to charge, go do my thing, and then come back and finish. Or please let me know, because I need to charge this for my next time use if I still want to use this, or when I'm out camping doing something where I can't charge, how much battery life do I have left? So that's a huge negative, huge oversight in my opinion. How did they not think this is something that a normal person or normal consumer would want to see? But then again, this tool, this whole line was rushed to get on the market, and a lot of things that are happening here were not thought about before it was released. So I do want to measure actually the plates, just out of curiosity. This is also by Conair. This is their Infinity Pro. Wow, the plates are so much smaller. Look at the difference of that. But this right here, this is also titanium plates by Conair Infinity Pro. It's so good. It's 45 bucks. So overall, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, is this worth $100? In my opinion, no, it's not. Like I said, with the other automatic cordless curling iron, these tools are in that $50 to $70 price range, not more. The reason why they're still in that $100 price range is because they're one of the very few cordless hair tools on the market. And I'm not talking about the butane, I'm talking more about the USB, the micro USB charged cordless flat irons, curling irons, hair tools just in general, cordless. They're still expensive just because they have pretty much nobody else to compete with. So they're gonna upcharge and overcharge as long as people are buying. But when other brands and other tools start coming out on the market that are cordless, definitely you'll be able to find something cheaper. And in my opinion, this is not $100 worth. This is, like I said, $50 to $70 price range. So I think it's great that our brands are trying to come out with more of like a convenience type of tool, but I think the battery life and so many other details, there's still such a far way to go. I do want to show you guys a quick comparison with another flat iron, miniature, and just a regular flat iron you can find in the drugstore. So this right here is a mini T3 travel flat iron, and I mean, it's tiny. Look how cute she is, but she works great because she has a little bit of extra power because she's corded, but again, the plates are a lot smaller and they're thinner. So I just wanted to show you guys a comparison. The Conair Unbound are slightly longer, but they're very similar in size. The only thing that's longer is this very top right here, this little extra packaging that, like I said, I don't like and it's not needed there. So it's kind of adding that extra real estate that's not even being used for plates. So here's another regular flat iron from the drugstore. This is by Kristen S. It's just regular size and you can see the difference right here. The plates look very small in comparison to a regular flat iron on the market. And this right here is an $80 flat iron, which I think is great. It works phenomenal. It's very durable. I've had this for already a couple of years and I really, really like her. She's corded, but it's really good. But this right here, they're competing against regular flat irons, but they perform like a travel size or like a mini that doesn't really have that much power. It's not consistent just because of the battery life. So like I said, the battery life has a long way to go, and even the plates, like they need to extend these plates to a regular full-size flat iron. Please keep that in mind, all of these little tidbits that I'm giving you. Do your research, see what you want out of a hair tool, because these are not cheap. These are $100 hair tools, so it's a good investment, but you wanna make sure it's an investment that you're gonna be using and enjoying for your hair life. But for now, you guys, thank you so much for watching, spending time with me and my cordless flat iron, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.